30 minutes with. All right, Jamal. I still don't see it because that means you ain't clicked on it. So it ain't there. I don't see it. You see it on yours? Did the third one pop up there? It ain't on there. So do it again till you can get it. Good evening, everybody. How y'all doing?
Good evening.
Again, I'm talent. I'm talent. I'm talent.
I can't tell. It just happened. You didn't put it on there until just
you
now.
Crazy as hell. You crazy as hell.
You untalented. You talent. You the talent. You muted.
I gotta say bees right now. I'm trying to say some bees right now. Don't come bother me. I'm trying to say bees.
Bees?
B-E-E. Bees.
Hold on. Yeah. There you go. Let me put my glasses on, man.
Oh boy, you looking cool.
There you go.
Every day, boy.
You looking dateable, dude.
It's Wednesday night, Thursday Thanksgiving, and the night is ass time.
Did you go to school with Maggie?
Maggie, which Maggie, boo?
What was her maiden name, Jamal?
Samuels.
Maggie Samuels?
She was at Herschel V. Jenkins High School, Heaven V. Jenkins High School. He wasn't allowed over there. He wasn't allowed over there. She went to Jenkins. She didn't go no foolish Tompkins. You know, untrained, uncouth, uneducated, absolutely evil.
Why he talking about Jenkins like that? Why he talking about his school like that? Come on, man. Hey, if she went to Jenkins, no. But if she went to Windsor Forest and Tonkin, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Jenkins, we wasn't allowed to go to Jenkins because they wasn't a winner. We don't go to loser schools.
Well, I want to dedicate this show to her grandson who left us on Saturday.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, young man, 16 to sickle cell, unfortunately. So,
man.
Yeah, we send our prayers and wishes out to them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, definitely send a prayer.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, how y'all living?
All is well. All is well. We're going to have this is our special holiday show. I'm here in the radio station, and Jamal's in the radio room. And so we're going to see what happens. Yeah.
Well, you got to have a good wife, and I know Jamal ain't got no woman because so he can stay there, but you got to have a good wife for you running around in Savannah, Georgia, and Pula like this. Look at this fool here, boy.
We're gonna have to get him committed. We have to get him committed.
Yeah, y'all take him to Memorial Hospital.
The boy gonna have to be committed.
That boy.
If it look like I ain't shaved because I'm going out of town tomorrow, so I can shave.
I can't tell from here.
Shave them night. Yeah. Look at him. He tight as hell now too.
I know it. Yeah.
No, it ain't. I can do it some more. But I said, no, I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna chill.
You train at over there with Sam Potter, so you're good. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
That boy needs something so bad.
Sending our prayers out to one of our co-hosts. She's been sick the last day or so. So we hoping, Sandra, that you get well and give us all a call so we can check on you. Hope you're watching the show. And if you're not,
absolutely.
Listening to Hot 2100 Savannah tonight. Make sure that everybody's on Hot 2100 Savannah. Hot 2100. Don't y'all forget that. Hot 2100 Savannah. Tune in. The Perfect Storm tonight. Okay. Y'all ready to get this show started?
Yeah. I'm gonna need that storm tonight. I'm gonna play some music right there. There you go. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna relax their mind.
Oh boy. Well, we're gonna make sure that we have and that's Alien Nation. We're gonna make sure that we have that music on that you won't even have to touch the dial.
There you go. There you go.
For you. You ain't gotta go and key it up or nothing. Hey,
there you go.
We're gonna have it. Slow song. We need to get that 12 o'clock music too. That 12 o'clock music, nothing but slow grinding music. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, we got.
There you go.
The slow grind hour. But Jamal, the slow grind hour from 1.
Slow. Jamal, I need a slow.
2.
Hey, I need something slow. I don't need nothing fast. You remember that? I'm a slow man. Yeah. Hey, you don't give a good woman fast. You roman her, you unwind her and relax her mind, Jamal. Remember that. So bring me some Teddy Pendergraft on there now.
Oh shit.
You don't give a good woman fast. I got a grown woman, Jew. I got a grown woman tonight. I ain't got no little kid.
Oh shit.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Since it's us. You know, we got let's look at these 11 lessons. Y'all pay attention to these 11 lessons.
11 things people learn too late in life. 1. The less you say, the more your words will matter. 2. Don't take everything personally. Not everyone thinks about you as much as you do. 3. When you focus on problems, you'll have more problems. When you focus on possibilities, you'll have more opportunities. 4. No matter how much it hurts now, someday you will look back and realize your struggle changed your life for the better. 5. You meet people for a reason. Either you need them to change your life, or you're the one that will change theirs. 6. Never be afraid to try something new. Life gets boring when you stay within the limits of what you already know. 7. You will never truly know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. 8. Once you begin to take note of the things you are grateful for, you begin to lose sight of the things that you lack. 9. If you do not have control over your mouth, you do not have control over your future. 10. Life is a mirror and will reflect back to the thinker what he thinks into it. 11. The only person you have to face in the morning is yourself. Be unbeatable.
Ashe.
All right, y'all heard them.
Yeah.
11 things.
Mm-hmm.
11 things.
Absolutely. I like the one when he say, you're going to have people come in your life to change you, or you're going to change that person.
Yep.
It's all of them was good, but it's like sometimes you can talk to a stranger for 2 hours and you seem like you know that person for 10 years because the conversation keep going. You know, I ain't trying to tell my business, but I'm telling my business. Fantastic. I'm telling you, man. It's like, that's why I'm glowing. You see, I got on the jacket. I'm glowing, man, because that woman just made me feel comfortable when I was uncomfortable. And everything that man said is absolutely true. Period.
It is.
Yep.
All right.
We'll hear more about this woman later.
You know, I got a lot of them. Shit. I got. That's what I love.
Drink to them.
I got a lot of them. Shit, yeah. I'm like Kroger's. I got one on every aisle.
Any one of them hit you?
That can be expensive.
Any one of them hit you in that spot? Cozy, not that spot. I'm talking. Any one of them hit you in that? You know what I mean? You know, connected with you. Woo. Jamal.
Look at Cozy eyes.
That wasn't me.
Shout out to the Veterans Day. Veterans Month.
Cozy, did you hear me? I said, did any one of them hit you?
Yes, but I forgot what it said. Something about your words or your mouth or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't have my pen and paper tonight. But yes, I receive all of them. They all are applicable. Absolutely.
Yeah, they all were good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they all were good. I got to admit that. And Jamal?
I was going to say that they were all fine. One that can be added to it is Jamal is talent. So let Jamal do what he got to do and come up with ideas and just give you the ideas. That Jamal shouldn't have to be caught up in other stuff because he's creative. He's a genius, so don't let him be him. That's what the other one says. And there's another one came up too. Is how does the Rabble have 2,200 people and Rontel that just had 1,021 people that we think there's something going on and that needs to be investigated? That's the 13th one. 12 was Jamal's talent, and 13th is explore as to why the Rabble got 2,200 and Rontel had 1,000.
Because we must see TV, man. You know what I'm saying? It's you too, man.
It's called bribery. That's what we know. That's what's going bribery. Y'all bribing those people. Look at us. We'll give y'all $5. You get $5 coupon.
Yeah. What kind of coupon? Shit.
For Charlie Brown's chicken.
Those coupons, they ain't no good no more.
Hey, Jamal can't come on the show, be nice, and look at the numbers. He always got. That's why I love him. That's why I don't pay him no attention. That's why I'm drinking my damn Jim Beam tonight. That's why I put on them best investment. Hey, man.
Whatever works, right?
Because they're going to try to get more advertising. We're going to be getting advertised dollars soon, and they're going to be trying to charge more for the Rabble advertising dollars than Ron Talent. That's why I got to be concerned about that. Because I want my advertising dollars to go up, because that means I make more as talent.
Anyway, we're going to go to the next advice.
3 pieces of millionaire advice, but they are from the Bible, and we're starting off strong with number 1, because number 1 is to diversify everything. Diversification is not a new concept. It is in the Bible in multiple places, but Ecclesiastes 11:2 says, "But divide your investments among many places, for you do not know what risks might lie ahead." If all your time is spent in one place, you need to diversify. If all your income comes from one source, you need to diversify. If you only have one skill, get another one. Crazy enough, advice number 2 comes just 2 verses down, Ecclesiastes 11:4. "Farmers who wait for perfect weather never plant. If they watch every cloud, they never harvest." If there is something you need to do, you need to just do it. A perfect time does not exist for you to start something. There will always be something that comes up. There will always be an excuse not to do it, but those perfect times don't exist. So just start. Advice number 3 is for all of you who like to spend too much money, because Proverbs 21:20 says, "The wise have wealth and luxury, but fools spend whatever they get." Stop worrying about what you look like. Start worrying about actually being rich instead of looking rich.
Ashe?
Awesome advice.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. I concur. All the way around the board.
Yeah, we be faking it so much.
Mm-hmm.
Is it those advice? Is it more for young people, or just because I'm like 62 years old and I mean I'm bypassing all those goddamn advice. If I ain't got it now, I'm like, come on. I'm just saying, is it for more of the young people, or just for everybody? I mean,
anybody over the age of allowance. If you get an allowance, then that applies to you.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't get no allowance.
I'm saying as a child, it's that information can, be applied to them as well. Anybody that has any kind of income.
Yeah. It applies to you if you listen to it and see where it fits in your life. If it don't fit in your life, then it don't apply to you. If it fits, then it certainly must or should be considered.
Okay. I don't know. I think what that is. I'm gonna be honest. I'm in a time in my life. I'm bullheaded. I don't do no listening, man.
It just started.
Yeah, it just started. Shit. No, it's been there, man. Only advice I can give, man, is shit. Well, I'm gonna leave it like. Oh, that's another show, Jamal. That's another show.
Sometimes the advice don't. If you're already doing everything you should, then hey, you can just take the advice and give it to somebody else.
True.
Got some billionaire advice.
If you want to get rich, or if you want to get free, the path is the same. Stop consuming today. All the losers in the world are consumers. All the billionaires in the world are producers. All the free people have stopped consuming. Consumers watch movies. Producers read books. Consumers buy stuff that loses value over time. Producers buy stuff that gains value over time. Consumers always have the newest things. Producers always have the oldest things. Discipline, persistence, patience. Never be a consumer.
Excellent advice.
I was gonna say that you didn't give me a chance with the millionaire. That's why I threw my hand up. But just to share, but what some people don't realize that some of these folks who are created corporations, created companies, some of them became millionaires late in their life. Well, I should say not late. They became millionaires when they were in their 60s, in their 70s, and even in their 80s. And so that's why it's always tried and true. The information, just go forward with it. So again, but one of the keys to that is that they never gave up. What happened for a lot of folks that again, it's still always, even me, I tell people, I say, I always know success is around the corner. That's the attitude I have. That's so always, and so that's why again, a part of going forward. So yeah.
Well, Colonel Sanders was what, 52 years old? I believe he's 52. Like yeah. True that. But it's more, you got to motivate it. You got to want it. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep going. Just like us, we come on this show. All us probably on a show every damn night. We think we be in it just now. It's a purpose. We trying to get somewhere. Like Jamal say, he right. You can be 100 years old and still hit it.
Yeah.
But I hope I can be 100 years old and really hit it.
You ain't gonna be hitting shit.
Hit it, lick it, something. Honey it. Blue pills it.
That's gonna be really expensive for you, I'm telling you.
Man, please, they find I'm 100 years old and still kicking it with the shit. They gonna give it to me for free.
Not good. I mean, you might be smelling like mothballs at that time. Like mothballs, ain't nobody giving you nothing.
Hey, there's always someone out there gonna give it to you ready to smell like mothball because they thinking that back count it smell good. There's always gonna be somebody out there give it to you now. Ain't that right, Cozy? Because Cozy gonna give it to you no matter what. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm not giving nothing. I'm getting. I'm getting.
Oh, okay, my fault.
I ain't giving up shit. I'm getting.
All right.
Getting.
Jamal, you got anything on the billionaire? You already. I mean, I saw that you didn't answer earlier, so I was going to let you talk on both of them. But then you got it.
Well, it goes right back to something that we said that Dr. Clark talked about this. He said that, and this is pertaining to black people. That when we talk about when we say we're the ninth wealthiest nation in the world, but that's based on the fact that we're working for somebody else. We're not producing. And that's why we need to be about producing. So when they said it, I'm like, we need to be producers. Because we know it's fine to consume. People got to consume anyway. Even billionaires consume stuff too. When you got golden toilets and other stuff like that. Why the hell you need a golden toilet? You don't need no doggone golden toilet. Platinum toilet. You don't need. But that's what billionaires, they're going to do that too. So, but then also some billionaires also, they don't do it. One thing they do, they have access. Now let's go and say this. Elon Musk per se, what does he do? He goes in and he accumulates. Somebody else has done the production. So, and that's why people go at him, and then they try to make excuses for him. It's about, we gotta be producers, just to say that's why Julius Hall had me, down here in the radio station when I should be farming, doing just like the farmer, but I can't farm because Julius Hall got me right here in this station. So it's about producing. So we're trying to produce something that's gonna be successful for everybody. So everybody, get a piece of that pie. So I'm down with producing. So see how I said that?
Yeah,
getting the big bucks.
Yeah, you're a producer. You're the talent. The thing is, we got to stop buying so much stuff that don't have any value. We buy things every day that don't have any value. I don't buy shit. If I buy something, it is to add value to whatever I'm trying to get done. That's what I do. I don't buy nothing. I'm serious. I don't even buy a pair of tennis shoes or a pair of socks.
Yeah.
It's got to be value. I brought these shirts here so it could add value to the company. It ain't nothing I buy that ain't for a reason to move all of us forward in what we're trying to do. That's part of what it is. Okay. Now here's something that y'all probably gonna jump on about. So you know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna save this.
After you teased it,
Yeah,
I ain't gonna pull it back.
I ain't going to that right now. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to.
That's not good, in the cozy. When you pull back, tease.
That's what I said. Look at Jamal's face.
It's messy night.
That's Friday night.
We'll be right back.
Need your garments cleaned with care and with a professional touch? Then bring them to One Price Cleaners in Garden City at the Old Farmers Market on Highway 80. Service you can count on.
All right, we're gonna get on to our next one because we're not gonna labor y'all long tonight. We're gonna when it's over. It's over. As soon as we over, it's over. What you say, Bernard?
Is that's my mic? Is because you sound a little low. I don't know if it's mine or whatever.
Yours is great.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yours is great. It sounds good to us, to me.
Oh, I started getting messy. Okay, that's good.
All right.
Can you help it?
I can't help it. It just got a little click when she told me the sound. She said, anyway, go, Jill.
We regrettably only dream the size of our exposure.
Man, no, that ain't just in church.
yeah, period. It's across the board.
Can you please say that again?
Yeah, we only dream at the size of our exposure because what we're exposed to is the only things that we think are reachable.
I was having this conversation with my lady. She said, how can a person who is raised or people who are raised in the same house, fathered and mothered by the same mother and the father, eat the same food, have the same doctrine of do's and don'ts, and still, when you get old,
because of what happened when they left the house, what they saw, what they were exposed to, sometimes the generational curse is not demonic. Sometimes a generational curse is your parents' limitation.
Amen.
Listen.
Amen. Listen, you ain't got to go to church to know, like, I ain't starting. That's blasphemic. I ain't going to keep making no jokes, but that will hit right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's facts right there.
Man. That's crazy, man. I just looked at that right there last night. Those two. I like that brother. That brother, both of them deep. And I like your boy the week, but he's right on.
Yeah, they both have their own podcast in case anyone's interested.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Everybody, that's one thing I like about us. All our personality is different, but it's the same. If y'all can understand it, you know what I mean.
Fundamentals are the same.
Yeah. We bring
the same.
Right. Yeah. Right. We bring certain things to.
Yeah.
Certain things.
Certain common things we have. Yeah.
Yep. That is true. That is very true. Very, 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 very true. And you sometimes your parents limit you because, especially these days, because the parents are so young that they don't have exposure to everything that they should have had growing up. Mm-hmm. So they're having babies young, so they got to be exposed to those things also at the same time as their kids sometimes. Mm-hmm. So, hopefully that trend will change in the next 20 years or so. But it's a trend, and it takes time to get out of that cycle. Mm-hmm. All by us saying the things that we say, by us giving out the information, pertinent information that's going to help our community. It helps to change things. People might not think so, but it does.
It does.
Dr. Jamal, you had anything you wanted to say?
I want to say this element right here. People talk about generational curses, and that becomes an excuse. I'm just going to be frank with you. It's just an excuse for some people to go and say, we have a generational curse in my family. No, it's not, because and this is, and so I got, it's some other things somebody shared with me, the message through TikTok. Somebody knew me from Savannah State, and I gonna look at some of the people and some of the things that they make excuses for some of their actions, and then they go and say a generational curse, and then guess people just run, oh yeah, no. I'm like, no, that some of you know for a fact what is right and what is wrong.
Yes,
I'm not talking about some esoteric, philosophical, like what is morally right, what, like, fool, you know what is right and you know what is wrong. That's just clear about that. But then you're going to say generational curse, we got that in mind. I'm like, no, you know what was right. You know what you supposed to been doing. And so I got to say this at times. And so, yes, sometimes with regard to our parents and our grandparents, that they may not have been the best examples, but you got all these other examples out there that you see just in life in general. You got rules of law that comes into play. You know you were not supposed to go kill that person. You know that. You know that money did not belong to you, that you saw that came out somebody's pocket, or that you know that somebody was working for. You know that. So they say, well, this is a general curse in my family that we've had being exposed. I'm like, yo, check this out. You know what's right, you know what's wrong. And some of it, I tell people, because I tell people, I don't like faddish activism and pop culture activism. I don't like faddish excuses and pop culture excuses, because that's what happens. And so sometimes we make that, that's an excuse, and then we go on, we feel, oh, poor baby. I'm like, stop that. They knew what was happening, because you're a man and a woman, and you know you were not supposed to come and cause harm to me, because when you did that, now you got repercussions behind that.
You're right. And they be saying, you can't hit them. Man, I beat their ass. My little girl, I beat them ass. Trust me. I give them hard, tough love. I don't give a damn, because at the end of the day, I tell people, when your kids leave your house, they representing you. Okay? So if they go out there and act a damn fool, I was too scared to do anything wrong, because I know my mama gonna find out before I even get home. So somehow that shit, kids was having kids, but you got to realize this him. Beat their ass. And you let them know what's right. Like Jamal said, you let them know what's right and what's wrong. Stop all this sugar coating shit and man, tell it like it is. Yeah. At the end of the day. And if you're gonna come in my door and take me because I beat their ass, well, okay. When they call and I go to jail, I'm gonna get out, and then I'm come back home and I'm beat their ass. Then we gonna just keep on going. Pick me up. I'm going. That's how it's gonna go. I told my daughter, y'all ass ain't gonna fail on my watch. I may be dead and gone, but you damn sure ain't gonna fail on this watch here. You better keep your damn dresses up and don't bring no more goddamn kids in this damn house. Oh, I'm sorry, I had a moment. Oh Lord, I'm sorry.
What I'd like to add, the good thing about generational curses, when they exist, because some of them are legitimate, is that they can be broken. For example, my grandfather, from what I was told, was a hellraiser and a yeller. My father was a yeller. Now I, less now, but am a yeller. And my daughter and I had a conversation about this and how she doesn't like it. I said, well, Shy, this could be your generation that stops it. You don't like how it feels, blah, blah, blah. You can break that curse right now, so you don't pass that on to your children. No?
Okay.
Dr. Jamal, do you believe that there are no generational curses, or that people just shouldn't use them as an excuse?
You shouldn't be using it as a doggone excuse. That's what it's a doggone excuse. See, because again, and this is why I tell people, the internet has been one of the worst things for us in general as a group of people. Because somebody goes and says it, and then guess what happened? Everybody then go. It just becomes a ripple effect and becomes even greater. And so people talk about that. I'm like saying that it is, again, actions that, again. So we know that there is trauma. There's and see, but nobody talks about the trauma. that is legitimate. So we talk generational curse, and I'm like, again, I'm sitting around there, but there's trauma that has been documented with us as a people. So that when black folks, with some of the stuff that black people, and so then guess what? Nobody talks about that, but we so conveniently go and talk about generational curse. I'm like saying behaviors that, just like, if I did not like how, I'm just use this example. If I didn't like how my coaches treated me, and I didn't like that, so when now I go and coach, guess what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to have another element that how I'm going to deal with that, or that I think I see improvement that we're going to do it. But somebody going to say that was a generational curse from how my coaches dealt with me. But I'm like saying, come on now, but on the real meaty stuff about, because we know schizophrenia runs in families, and that's for generations. But you don't hear nobody talking about that type of stuff. We talk about PTSD with regards to people who've been in military or who've been suffered some violence, but nobody talk about that. And right now, and I'm not trying to get political about this right here. Like, I had to share with some people today. When I was with some law enforcement officers, I was with them. I said, "Yo, check this out. We around here mad at Jenkins about some god doggone bricks. We mad about some bricks, and we calling people out about bricks." And I said, "Guess what? I'm a Jenkins alum, so some of y'all will find out I have a love-hate relationship with Jenkins. I throw that out to people, but people really know me. They know I got an absolute love-hate relationship with Jenkins and most of the public schools in Savannah, Georgia. Excuse me, not most of, all of them in Savannah, Georgia. I have an issue. I have an issue with all of them because, just like as I said to them, I said, listen here, we're concerned about bricks and homecoming when the young people who go to our schools that we say we love so much are in communities where there's a bunch of violence. And nobody goes and says, those kids over there need trauma, they need counseling. Nobody says that. A person who said that, she ran for mayor, did not get elected mayor, and so she and I had these conversations. We got other people who live in these neighborhoods who are experiencing people shooting, being killed, all the violence. Nobody says that. And I'm like, y'all gonna tell me about some god doggone bricks? And y'all gonna talk about homecoming? When I'm like, the very communities that your people are going to school to and the way these elders live at who cannot escape. I'm like, so I'm like saying that is trauma that is real. These people gotta go to school, they gotta go to work, or they gotta live in those neighborhoods. And so, but somebody gonna tell me about generational curse. And I'm like saying, we got effing trauma in our communities, and then you try and figure out why black folks have the illnesses and the diseases that we talk about. They talk about it right now. Elderly black people in general have more pressure on them, stress for financial issues than Caucasians. Because again, it's all the discrimination, all the racism that goes into play. And guess what? That ain't like jumping, that ain't picking on nobody. That is real, it's documented. But guess what? I just said that on this show right here. How many other shows say that type of stuff? How many other networks say that type of stuff? Very few. Excuse me. There are those out there, but you don't get that in a lot of these other places where you not got. You talk about the frilly stuff. Oh, look how beautiful they are. Look at what Khloe Kardashian is wearing. Look at all that. When I'm like saying, my people in my community are traumatized. People in West Savannah, Augusta Avenue, people in Fraser Homes, people in Camp Project, traumatized. And y'all gonna try to tell me about your Lamborghini and your god doggone Tesla, supercharged truck, and you talk about these other people like that. Well, I'm saying, so I'm going off right now. And you gonna talk to me about the love of Donald Trump? Get the hell out my god doggone face with that craziness. When I'm like saying my people around here in pain.
Yeah. And you're right. And to piggyback on what you said, you absolutely right, 110%. And you know where it come from? I said this 6 years ago when I got on this show. We allow people to treat us all kind of damn way because it's just us few talking. And then they think Jewish crazy. They think Jamal crazy. They think me crazy because we speaking out. Man, go to hell. Whatever. I'm going to be this way till the day I die. If I can help one person, I did my job. Well,
I don't think it falls on deaf ears. I really don't.
No, I don't think it falls on deaf ears either.
No.
Listening. The thing is, it's exposure. These clips are all relevant because it still goes back to exposure. Generational curses, I don't believe in them. Some people just do what they see their family members have done for a while instead of growing out of that. If you want somebody's treating you bad and then you grow up treating somebody else bad, that's just your damn intellect. But because if somebody treating you bad and you don't like it, then you should treat other people good. You break the curse right there if it's such thing as a damn curse. I don't believe in curses. Mother telling me about, I got a cousin, she's in the spiritual world. I got to believe in some degree of spirituality for people not being here anymore and people being able to contact them,
Correct.
our ancestors and everything. Because she says she talks to my mom all the time. And my mom been dead 13 years, 14 years. And she'll give me messages from my mom and all. And, you know, and she probably is connected. You know, some people have that discernment.
Yeah.
And, you know, if I can believe in a alien, which I do believe and know that they do exist, then I know that I have to be able to believe in the spirit world.
Yeah.
Where you think they're at? You think they just there? They don't think that there's some other being? And you know, when you talk alien, you're not talking about it's alien to us.
Correct.
That's all it means. It's
Correct.
alien to us, not
Correct.
no little green monster running around.
Right.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Right.
I'm talking about something that's alien to us.
Yes.
The same people who brought us here,
Yeah.
the same gods that made us. God is alien to us because we've never seen him. You know, we know that he exists, just like we know those Martians exist. You know, he created them too. Jamal, no, they got him the other night.
Hey. And I believe you on that. I believe you on that. Because I was acting crazy about alien, but I had this guy on the show, Jay Black, and everything you said, I'm telling you, man, even though you said it, and because you my boy, you know, I say, well, I'm gonna believe it because Jules said it. But when he said it, I pick it back. I said, okay, that's the same thing. Sometimes you listen to people that just say my mama told me to do this here, and then my grandmama told me to do the same thing, but it's the same thing, and that's what happened. So you was right, Jew. You was right. It is alien and is, you know, all kind of shit that was coming on, and they were saying about, you know, you think the Simpsons been on there. Everything the Simpsons do is coming to rally with Obama and Michelle did this here, and I didn't realize all that until this brother came on my show, and I'm a believer now. You absolutely right, man. This world here in this country is full of shit.
Now, I'll say this. You know, I do not subscribe to aliens. I do not subscribe to that. But what I do subscribe to is to the other world, that is the unseen world. And that, yes, Julius, I would say that if your cousin tells you that yes, because I have in my family, I have the people who do have the dreams. And like I had to break down, tell some people about there are like 4 levels, there are 4 groups of people that are able to do some things, and people sometimes don't understand it, and even myself. So Julius, I'm just saying, we ain't gonna go no further on it. So what happened, because I had to like grab myself on something, I had to dream of Pancho. I had dreamed of Pancho Boris. I had a dream of Pancho last night. No, not like yesterday morning. Yesterday night. I had a dream of Pancho. So on certain things, and see, that's why some things I know what I do is tied to that. So I was saying, I'm just emphasizing the point. Your cousin said she talked to your mother. I was saying, I would say because I've seen it in some of us, and as for some of the stuff that I do when I'm doing programs, as an African spirit, people see it and they're like, wait a minute, how you know? And that's why even last when I was at Savannah State, and I said something to someone like I think I shared with you all on the show, how the other person standing like, he don't know nothing about that young lady's mother being murdered, but he is talking about some of this right here. So, and I go and say, you know, so yeah, I just want to emphasize that. But again, we do not subscribe to aliens. We do not believe in aliens. No aliens. I know what you're gonna say, but they ain't aliens. We angels ain't no aliens.
Yeah, you an angel? You an angel?
Oh yeah, people know I'm an angel. People gonna tell you Jamal's an angel. I am an angel. Right. That's why I have to deal with this right here. Because I'm in this world. That's why I say I'm in this world. That's why I function like that, because I am an angel. People gonna tell you. My people from Savannah 1501.
Who is a real angel?
My people are gonna tell you I'm an angel. I am an angel. So but I'm just like saying, but they're not angel. Huh?
You're an alien then.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No.
Hey, God put the most beautiful angel out of heaven, and he was the devil.
Sure did. Sure did.
Now, that's under one spiritual foundation. Others going to tell you that Satan was not an angel. Satan was a jinn. That Satan was a jinn. That he was a jinn. A jinn was in charge. He was a jinn put in charge of angels, because again, angels must do the bidding of the Most High. Jinns are created out of fire. So and they have, because again, that comes into play with regard to passion. Just like it got adapted, the jinn got adapted into Western culture. It's something y'all call the genie. And so, what is the genie? The genie gives you whatever you want, whatever your passion. It doesn't matter. And so that's why, they'll say under one spiritual foundation, which we respect that, they're gonna say he was an angel. That again, but then also the others gonna say no. That was some other people. Billions of people around the world are gonna say they're like nah. They're like Lucifer, Satan, Iblis, whatever his name is. They're gonna say no. He was a jinn that was in charge of the angels. That's why in that jinn known as Satan, he was upset with God, that God would have said, I will make man and woman in charge of the earth and of the realm. And that's when Lucifer is sitting back saying, wait a minute, I'm not made out of clay. You made them out of clay and stick and clay, but then I am fire. So that means I am better. And so basically what the mission has been of Satan is to do this right here, to show the Most High, to show the Creator, saying that you put them in charge of the realm, they're not worthy of it. I should have been in charge of it. So, and that's why what people going to tell you, again, the other spiritual foundations say that the devil cannot do wrong. That when people, I say something about it, the devil can't do wrong, but the devil can do. The devil can come whisper to you. And all that is that's why it goes right back to that generational curse stuff, where people go on and say, the devil made me do it. No, it's not. You did it. You knew right and wrong, but you made that choice with the God. You acting like nobody knew that. You but no, that what the devil whispered to you, and that's why the devil said, see Allah, see God. Those are the people that you put in charge. They can't be in charge because they still go do the evil. I just whisper to them. I don't go do the wrong. It's them doing the wrong. That's why when people do wrong, they try to put on the devil. Ain't no devil. That's you doing the wrong.
We're gonna pass out the collection plate.
Okay. Clear it up, devil. Clear it up. Clear it up. Yeah.
Here we go.
Boy, this show, the last couple of weeks, this shit was getting deep, man. Y'all entertaining and learn. Y'all educating.
Got to get deep.
That's right. Listening, learning, and teaching.
There you go.
Remember this old school when the Chrysler 300 first dropped? You was like, what is that right there? Then your boy was like, that thing look like a Bentley in that thing, dog. And then they would tell you stuff like, oh, this is the Chrysler 300. It's like a Bentley. And so people start getting them Chrysler 300s. Everybody would say it looked like a Bentley till a Bentley showed up. When a Bentley showed up, the front of the Bentley like this big, the tires like this big, the doors open a different way. And I was sitting like, it looked like a Bentley, but it ain't a Bentley. But it can pass as a Bentley till you see a Bentley. That might be why people don't want you to come around, because they can impress people who don't know no better till the real thing show up. That's why you be sitting at home like, why y'all didn't tell me? Because when you walk in the room, all the energy go to you. So I tell you what, I'm going to let you be a Chrysler. I ain't going to stop being a Bentley. Don't stop being you.
Don't stop being a Bentley.
That's right.
Yeah.
And y'all show up, everybody know you're a Bentley. That's why you walk in yourself. You walk in your spirit. You can't let nobody else dictate who you are. When I tell everybody, when I walk in the room, I'm the most important person in that room. Ain't nobody in that room more important than me. No room I walk in. Never.
Yeah.
I don't care who in there.
Yeah.
Right.
That's just the way it is. You got to walk with that kind of confidence.
Yeah.
I am the Bentley. I'm not the 300.
Yeah, absolutely.
Feel that way.
And never apologize for walking in your confidence.
That's right.
Owning your space. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
That's right.
And that's it. That's it. I mean, you can call it arrogant, you can call it cocky, You can call whatever you want to call it, but at the end of the day, shit. Like, dude, when I walk in the room, hey, it's time to party. It is what it is. Trust me. And that's just confidence since we was a little damn kid. You know what I'm saying? It's 13 of us, so we had to fight for every damn thing. We had to fight for eating the cereal. We had to fight for using the bathroom. We had to fight to just get to the table. And if dinner's at 6 o'clock and you get there 6:02, you ain't gonna eat. Because the rough 12 of them already sitting there. They're like the damn disciples, the Last Supper. You better get there early. So Jamal got there so late, and he eating. That's why he eating now.
Oh man,
he eating now.
He ate the day, Bernard. The man ate so much he scared me.
What he had?
He went and got all these things for his show, right? Because he had a show. Go back and watch his show today. He had a show, and he went to Kim's and got everything except sweet potato pie. And black eyed peas. He went and got macaroni and cheese. He went and got, that man had everything over there and ate it while he was doing the show. He was showing the people traditions. You know, what we eat as black people, why black people like so many things. Yeah. Y'all go back and look at Jamal.
Yeah. Hey, but that Kim, man, that Kim restaurant, you got the man, they got the best food in Savannah, Georgia. They do.
Yes, they do. They got good food. Good food. Good food. Good food.
Yeah, support them as often as I can.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I first met. That's where me and Jamal unfortunately first met Cozy at. Oh, that's unfortunate.
So that's why those ladies who wrote there got an attitude problem. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry. I love y'all.
No, they got the attitude problem because of Jamal. Jamal give them the attitude problem.
Oh, man. Yeah. You know what I said, man? And then Drew bust me out talking about, he just was talking to you. He said, y'all got an attitude problem. I'm like, damn, now I got to explain myself.
That went right back and told him.
Good tip will clear all that up.
It did.
We go. This one is for Bernard. Can you explain this for us, please?
So the restaurant got paid parking. We got to pay them to park it, or they gonna how that work? We park it ourselves. We got to pay for it. Okay, all right. So to get my haircut, I got to pay to park my car. To go in there, y'all got y'all own parking lot. I'm trying to see why I got to come in there and pay y'all to park my car to get my haircut. That don't make sense to me. So if I come to your apartment, I have to pay to park my car to come inside your apartment, even though I'm your guest. Like y'all got no residence passes or nothing. Well, shit, I ain't coming. You have to come see me. I'm not gonna come up. Why would I come see you and pay to park in your? I'm coming to see damn you. You don't want to pay it? So in order to get gas, I got to pay at the pump to pump the gas that I got to pay for. What kind of shit is that? Whoa. So in order to come inside the lounge, I got to pay to park. Then I got to pay to get in. Then I can't just sit down. I got to pay for a section to have a seat. Then when I get the sections, I got to pay for a bottle, for a $300 bottle, and then. I'm about to pass out. Let me get this straight. So in order for people to come inside your restaurant, they have to pay to park. Ain't the goal to make money from the food and the drinks? What, you trying to make parking money too? And on top of that, y'all parking lot got potholes in it. What kind of shit is this? Hey, we just gonna get an Uber. We just get dropped off because I ain't with that paying for parking shit. Hell no, I'm not doing that.
That's Atlanta, Georgia.
I love his
That's
video.
Atlanta, boy. Woo.
Every place you go, you got to pay for parking.
Pay to park. Yeah.
You ain't downtown like in Savannah, it's downtown. But everywhere you go in Atlanta, they want you to park. You go to the clubs. I'm going to say strip club. You go to the club, they want you to pay $25 to park.
Yeah.
And then $25 to get in.
Yeah.
And then you got to buy bottles. And
there you go. Yeah, that's Atlanta. You got to pay to park. You got to pay to get in. You got to pay for your drink. You got to pay for your ass. You got to pay. You got to go over here on Edgewood. You got to pay for parking. You got to go in the restaurant, pay to get in the restaurant, and then pay to eat.
And then tip.
And then, man, please. Yep, you're right. Only in
It's
Atlanta.
not just Atlanta, though. I mean,
Nah, but you can't
any
help
large
it.
city, any large city, you have to pay
But Atlanta's
for parking.
terrible.
Atlanta chocolate city, so you got to pay. And you go
Atlanta's $49. Some is $54 for parking and hotels.
That's
Yeah.
65 at the damn Marriott Marquis. 65.
Yeah, yeah. But you're gonna have a good time, though. You're gonna have a good time, innit?
Depends on
Drew,
what
you're
you're
gonna have a
there
good
for.
time, right?
Depends on what you're there for, Bernard.
You're gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a good time, shit.
I may want to
Jamal scared to come up here and stay with me for 1 week. Look, I got a bed right over there for him, man. 1 week. He won't go back to Atlanta.
Hey, he might not go back. You can't.
He ain't gonna go back. Hell, I know he ain't.
Yeah, he ain't going back. Right. We'll be right back.
Hey there. Are you ready to amplify your voice and embrace your passion? Tune in to Our Black Media Network, where community comes first and every story matters. We're here 24/7, delivering powerful content on everything from financial literacy to the latest in sports and mental health. We are unapologetically real, reflecting the heartbeat of our community with programs that inspire, empower, and drive change. Join us on all major media platforms to celebrate our unique voices and advocate for the change we want to see. With over 50K monthly viewers, our network is your go-to destination for authentic, engaging content. Be a part of the movement. Be a part of the change. Tune in to Our Black Media Network today and let your voice be heard.
Jamal, I just realized that could be, that's 51 seconds, right? We could use that and add another minute to it for our pitch deck, because that was very informative right there. That was a very informative piece right there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just noticed it. Yeah, I got to look at that. Let Chris add the rest of it to it. We got to cut it down to a minute and let him add the rest of it to it.
Yes, sir.
And get it. Yeah. Okay. All right. What we got next? We got a few other things, but y'all be the Bentley. That's what I want to make sure y'all do. Y'all just be the Bentley. Here's how Black saved Cadillac. Y'all riding around them Cadillacs. Y'all wondering why all the black people was driving Cadillacs? Here's the reason why.
You know that Black America saved Cadillac in 1934. Cadillac wouldn't even exist today had it not been for Black America in 1934, and I can tell you exactly how they did it. First, you have to understand Henry Ford had 3 car companies. First was a complete failure, sold the assets. He had a second car company which failed, and a man named Henry Leland bought it and turned it into Cadillac. And then Henry had a third company we know as Ford Motor Company. But Henry didn't really do the work. He hired some brothers and then tried to cut the brothers out. Those brothers started a car company named Dodge. So I want you to understand how incestuous this is. So Henry Leland started Cadillac. GM bought it in 1919 from him. So now General Motors has it. It's one of the top luxury brands in America. But when the Great Depression hit in 1928, nobody had money, right? So you don't have auto loans. They did not exist back then. So if you couldn't pay cash for a car, you weren't getting it, and banks failed, nobody had money. So Cadillac lost 85% of their sales in 5 years. They're literally in the board meeting to shut Cadillac down when their service manager nationwide come in and goes, I think I can save the company. You're like, yeah, whatever, how? He goes, we don't sell to anybody but white people. And Black Americans in the South are paying white guys $300 cash over and above the price of the car so they can drive it. The elite, the judges, the attorneys, the entertainers, go for it. And Cadillac's like, what do we got to lose? So in 1934, they opened it up, the first car company ever to have integrated sales. And Black Americans bought so many Cadillacs in 1934, sales went up 70%. Now I want you to ask yourself, this is the Great Depression. Nobody has money, there's bread lines. How can Black Americans afford to save a luxury brand? How? They couldn't put their money in banks. And all the banks failed, all the white people lost their money. The law of unintended consequences kept Black America from being harmed by the Great Depression like everybody else, believe it or not. And I talked to a gentleman who said the only reason my granddad said he knew it was a Great Depression because he saw a white man picking out his trash. I was like, wow. So, in doing this, it turned Cadillac around. And Cadillac became the first auto manufacturer to hire Black Americans to the design and style team, not just the factory. So So Cadillac became one of the first integrated brands, and a lot of times we have stereotypes about Black America loves Cadillacs. Now you know why. They save the damn car.
Cadillac owe us something just like America do.
Yeah, yeah. But you know what? You always have at least about one or two white person tell the story. You know what I'm saying? It's like what I mean by that is what he just said. You know what I'm saying? He's telling the story, and it's benefiting us. You know what I'm saying?
Some of us won't listen. Sorry to cut your wisdom. Some of us won't listen.
Well, why you cutting us off? Well, why you cut me off? Well, why you cut me off?
What I have to say is more important.
Well, why you cut me off, Cozy? Well, why you cut me off now? You know, it's just like a woman. You don't get cut off when that man rocking your world. So why you cut me off while you talking?
I keep my mouth shut.
And that's what you should do right now.
Goddamn right. I don't say nothing.
Okay, go ahead.
I was just going to say that some Black people, we don't believe or validate a point until the white man says it.
Yeah.
You see?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's not the point what we're trying to make right now. Talking
that's the point I was piggybacking off of what he said.
Yeah, well, we're talking about Cadillac being saved by Black people. Let's get back on topic.
Ain't that about
Ain't that a bitch?
I'm talking to you and Bernard.
Yeah. It's your show, bro. I'm just here. Go ahead.
You know, and we don't realize why. If you listen to it, we weren't hurt by the Depression as much because we couldn't put our monies in their bank. So we didn't lose a whole lot of money. You know, it was a Great Depression, but it didn't hit us as bad because we could go out and we could buy a Cadillac because we were saving our monies at home. Now, we don't want to do that today because too many people robbing your house. But you do need the bank in what's the name of those banks? First Third, whatever the name of that bank.
First Third Bank. Yeah. First Third Time. Shit. Cash App. All that.
Yeah. I don't know about Cash App.
Cash App. I know Cash App say, "Do you want to order a business account?" Y'all slipping on Cash App, Apple Pay, and Zelle. Oh, I'm sorry. That was.
May I add that some years ago, our people had Freedmen's Bank, and sadly, a lot of the money was taken, and that's where the keeping the money under the mattress came from. Our people didn't trust putting our money back into the banks.
That's correct.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Oh, that's where that come from?
There's a reason why anything is done. There's a reason for traffic lights. There's a reason for there's a reason.
Yeah. Because I kept my money under the mattress because I was taking it.
No. You were taking from yourself?
No, I would take with somebody else. Go ahead. Let's move on.
So when you were done, you told her just reach under the mattress, right?
Let's
take
move
her
on.
feet.
Let's move on.
Jamal. Sure, you're gonna give us some history.
That he will do.
I was gonna move on, but just to say, because what happened, you had a lot of us who were working in the industry up in Detroit, you know, and so that comes into play. And then with the Freedmen's Bureau Bank, we told them that goes back to 1800s, and so that they did not provide the same protections that they did with other bank failures that later on we see with the FDIC and all of that. So
yeah.
But now one thing, the Freedmen's Bureau records, just to let y'all know that Freedmen's Bureau records, that's one of the ways people use for genealogy, that you can go and find out some of your family history via people who did put monies in. Because under the Freedmen's Bureau Bank, they would then ask people who would you bequeath some of this money to, you know, and people began to listen, even family members that they no longer saw who had been sold away in captivity. They're like, I had a husband by the name of James Brown, and the last place he was in Savannah, Georgia. And so people now, when they're doing some of their family research, they go back to those records, or they're going to say, I had a daughter named Matilda Walker who was in Jacksonville. And so, so that part of the story people don't know, but that's what some people use to trace some of their family history.
Yeah. And Jamal is right, man. I'm telling you, Jamal, you a walking history book. I don't even look at the book no more. Shit, I just listen. You know what I'm saying? And listen, if y'all can't read, just get Jamal Otto, and he'll bring down the history. And I'm not saying that as a joke. I mean, this brother breaks some shit down, and I appreciate it because I done learned a lot from him in 6 years. And I, even though I stay on his ass and we back and forth, we still on it. But at the end of the day, I want to give you, man, you're a walking history book, and people need to listen to you, and because you break it down, and stop hating on the brother, but appreciate the brother.
Well, if we can keep his fingers out of the soil and on the farm,
I know if he stay out that damn farm, man,
getting behind a camera where he can put all this thing on film, that it can go into the archives forever, so that we can teach our kids. See, we need to start teaching, because they come into Donald Trump taking office now, so they're going to penalize anybody that's trying to teach any DEI stuff or anything with what the thing was, what the thing was, Jamal.
You're talking about what they call critical race theory?
Critical race theory. CRT. Yeah, CRT. You know, so we're going to get, he's making us do what we have to do.
Yeah.
So, and that's the only good thing about a Trump presidency.
Yeah.
Is that it makes us understand that we need to unite. That's the only good thing about it.
Wake up call.
Yeah.
That was the great thing about segregation. We had to rely on each other for products, services, blah, blah, blah. Then integration came in.
Yeah. Okay.
We lost that power, that dollar.
All right, next one.
So I think this message that I'm about to say, and if you got an iPhone or if you got a piece of paper, I suggest them take it out right now, because this is going to be your blueprint to winning, not just only in football or making the pros, but this is your blueprint in winning life. The first thing is be on time. And when I say be on time, that doesn't mean walk into the room. If you're scheduled to be there at 11, be there at 10:30. That's the first thing, be on time. The second thing is sit front row. Too many cool guys sit in the back. You want to be cool? Cool and success don't go together. I'm just going to let you know that now, and especially when you're trying to make it in the pros or make it anywhere in life. Cool and success don't. Have the humility to outwork everybody, and it starts with sitting in the front row, right? Be a front rower, be on time, and the last thing is be disciplined, right? And when I say be disciplined, that means and I'm gonna give you an example. If it's a pond that I walk past every day, and I say for 365 days, I'll throw a rock in this pond, right? I grab a rock, I throw it in there the first day. When you get about to day 10, you're gonna start thinking in your mind, well, if I can just throw 365 rocks in this pond, that'll be it. That's not what you committed to. You committed to throwing one rock every day. So be that type of person who actually follows through on what they say. That creates discipline. No small disciplines will lead to greater disciplines in your life. So the first thing is be disciplined, be on time, sit front row.
What advice would you give to young athletes back in Baltimore or around the world trying to get to where you have been?
Man, Jules, you must be in my house, man. You got to be in my house. Jules in my damn house. He's an alien.
No, I'm in everybody's house.
I know it. I watched that today too. Yeah, what the hell? It's got to be. You got to be in my house. Trust me.
And those are very simple things.
Yeah.
Yeah, very simple things.
I believe even being on time. I don't go nowhere late. Ask my wife if it's someplace we got to go. If we don't get there on time, I don't want to go.
Well, they say if you get there on time, you're late.
Yep. And if you're late, you're out of question. You're out of pocket. If you get there early, you're on time.
Mm-hmm.
I had a person tell me years ago, when you're late, it tells the other people that their time is not important or respected or valued when you're late.
Correct. That's correct. Especially you need a ride. Somebody come by to pick you up, you need a ride. They get there and your ass ain't ready.
Yeah.
You got them waiting 15 more minutes.
Nope.
You're not ready.
I left many people for that reason.
Yeah. I go get my goddaughter the other day. She tells me she ain't ready. She's supposed to be ready at 8 o'clock. She ain't ready till 9. She say, I'm not like y'all old people. We don't wake up early like that. what is the world coming to? You know, I'm not like y'all old people. I'm not old, girl. They around here.
Man. Sometimes we fighting a losing battle with the man. Sometimes it's some of those fight with those young kids, man. Sometimes I just walk away, man.
Some of them
just
are too
walk
far
away,
gone.
man. Cause you're about to kill their ass. You just walk away.
That's correct. Yeah. That's correct. All right, next we got baby. Oh, go ahead, Jamal.
Go ahead,
Jesus. Yeah, you ain't giving my chance. I want to go and say Julius is a hypocrite. You know, Julius is a hypocrite. You know, he lies. So I just had to do this right. I want to show y'all one of Julius' interns right here. I had to do this one Julius' intern, and Julius made him to go and do this right here. Y'all just say he. That was one of Julius' interns that he had go to the girls' basketball practice that act like, so that's Julius. So that's why I'm listening. What he's saying to y'all, to the whole world, see what he does? Yeah. So don't put it on the young people. Julius contributes to that too. Yeah.
Like a mug, Jack.
Where y'all get this guy from, y'all? Where y'all get him from? Lord have mercy. I tell you,
hey, Jude, I ain't mean to, man, you going too fast, man. You got all these beautiful women popping on there with the comments, man. I'm trying to write their name down, man. You going too fast. Slow down, man. Shit. I know. I just got to go back and watch the whole show. That's all. Okay. It was a fine something, boy.
Right, we ain't got but 3 things left, y'all. We're gonna try to get out of here early tonight. We got 3 things left.
Okay.
How many kids you got?
I got 3.
You got 3?
Yep.
How many baby daddies?
I have 3.
You got 3 baby daddies.
Yes.
Okay. How many kids you have?
I have 2.
How many baby daddies?
2.
2? Okay. So you didn't think after the first one that you wanted to marry the next one?
No.
No? How many kids you
preference? I have 3.
You have
25,
3?
18, and 12.
Okay. How many baby daddies?
2.
2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I just want you to understand, when it comes to a man of top tier, we give you a few from one man. If you have multiple from a different man, that disqualifies you.
He said nothing wrong. Like, it devalues the woman when you go through multiple men and have multiple baby daddies. We don't want to deal with that. If you got 3 kids and 3 baby daddies, it's like, damn, your decision-making skills are horrible.
Hey, I seen that show. I seen it.
Yeah, they clowned him a lot, but he is right.
Yeah, man. That brother, man, I went downstairs after that, man. I was like, this dude, come on now. I mean, even though it was true, come on, man. You don't be disrespectful.
I mean, think about it. You know, you go to a girl house and she got 3 baby daddies, and by the time you're over there about 2 weeks, you find out, oh, she got 3 different baby daddies. I got to deal with Rodney. I got to deal with Bubba, and I got to deal with Shaquan. Damn, you know, and I got, you know, some of them look kind of rough, and if I end up knocking the kids out of the head, I got to come, you know.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's what me and Jamal Singer, that's what we have to deal with, man. Hey, this one got 4 kids and it's shit, man. I don't know, man. You know, no baby mamas, and you know, welcome to me and Jamal world, man. That's what we have to deal with. That's why I go with the young ones who ain't got no damn kids.
Yeah. Jamal.
You know, I'm gonna say that I can't laugh at it because I mean it's a sad statement. And then what happened? You see people then get defensive about it, and people start having these issues. So again, you gotta look at some of this right here. And we talk about this, and Bernard references stuff right here that with regards to relationships, and I'm even say relationships and marriage, that we are missing a lot. And again, I'm saying that's not everybody, but you got a large segment of us who are caught into some fantasy stuff. And I'm just going to say the internet, the online fantasy, the IG, the TikTok, fronting and flogging and clout chasing and stuff like that, as opposed to establishing real ties. One of the things that I used to try to impart to some of my people, when you got a good sister, you stick with that good sister. You got a good brother, you stick with that good brother, because y'all can build from there. Right. But if you not let your boys or your girls come and influence you to not go out there dipping on that good sister, that good brother, it is havoc. And so with that, then guess what? Then the pain and the anguish that you cause for that other person, sometimes if they not healed themselves, they didn't cause it on somebody else. And then you have all this animosity, and then and I'm like saying that we don't be real about it. Men don't be real, women don't be real, and that's why it comes down to, and what trips me out is that people say they want folks to be real and be honest with them, but when it comes down to it, the ones who are going to say that often don't be honest and be real. And so that's why then you have these situations where I'm going to see people with 3 and 4. I'm just out there. That's for men too. If men got 5 different children from 5 different women, then I'm like, yo, that says something about you, and vice versa. So I'm like saying we got to get to a point now to rectify and correct that, and it becomes a battle that we got to engage in right now. And some people don't want to accept it, because I'm like, with some people, I'm like, you say you want to be real and you want to be honest, but then when it comes down to it, you don't be honest. So then what is that really saying about you?
Yeah. And one thing I'm tired of hearing is like, you got these women, right? Okay. You got a married woman. Listen to a single woman. What the hell? You listen to a single woman?
Absolutely.
They ain't gonna tell you shit. Come on now. Make it make sense. And that's what they do. They sit around the table and listen to these single women that's out there doing whatever. And now they done messed their home up for a good man. He probably sitting there waiting, and and you listening to him. That's why Becky's is getting your women or getting your men, because you sitting around listening to the one don't have a man. And what they're doing is Becky mama and Becky daddy is training them to take your damn man. And that's why they say, well, why when they don't make it and they don't make all that money, the NFL, the NBA, and Becky got them? Because y'all let them have them. Because you listen to some damn body that don't have a man.
Yeah.
Don't have a man.
Yeah.
Don't want a man. Can't keep a man. And you listening to her? Man, please.
Look what Ivan Cohen say, Jamal.
Guilty.
Before the internet, social media was the bathroom wall. Rotary dial telephones and gossip on the playground.
But let Ivan own it, boy. He owned it.
The bathroom wall. That only applies to men, right?
Nah. You got
it applied to it, right. It was a girls' bathroom also.
You didn't write your number on the bathroom wall. For a funky good time.
I know it.
Whenever you walk around, 777-0311.
9311.
Yeah,
9311.
And what's so crazy, Jamal's name was on all the walls. I'm like, who was Jamal? I'm like, damn.
He's talented.
Because they knew I loved them. I loved them.
The baby mama and the mama.
Okay, we got 2 subjects left, and we're gonna get you to this one here. See if we can get out of here in the next in about 12 minutes or so. This is some legal advice for business owners.
If you don't hear anything else I say today, hear this. Learn the rules of the game and play the game by the rules. Everybody who just said you have an LLC and you have never put a resolution in your corporate record book, or you don't own a corporate record book, you're operating illegally and out of order. When you have a sole proprietorship and you use your name and social security number, you and the business are the same. You're the same thing. But when you get an LLC, you've created a separate entity. That entity has a tax ID number. That entity has a set of rules. That entity can open bank accounts, start businesses. That entity can create credit lines. That entity can purchase real estate. And if you are ever in a Q&A with the IRS, if you're in any kind of legal something, one of my students last year, she started in the Entrepreneurs Academy, but she didn't follow anything. She went out, she did a transaction in real estate, and something happened with the tax, and she had gotten a commission of $40,000 or $50,000. She went to court. She did not have her resolutions or her corporate record book, never even existed. And so the judge wouldn't even hear her speak, because when you have an LLC, you cannot speak for the business. Let me repeat, if you have an LLC, you cannot speak for your business. You must have a corporate record book. You see that? Lynn Richardson LLC, it's a record book. Let me tell you what's in this record book. You have a seal in this record book. There's a seal right here. When I do my resolutions, I have to stamp them with my official seal. What do I need a resolution for? Everything. You need a resolution when you pay yourself. You can't just pay yourself. You're stealing from your entity if you pay yourself without a resolution. You have stock certificates. You might be saying, well, Lynn, I'm the only one in my business. I have a stock certificate issued to me for my business.
Yep,
There's
facts.
a lot that a lot of people aren't doing. I'm guilty of some of those things that I got the book. I got 2 or 3 of those books for different companies with the seal in it. But the resolution part I have not done, because you got to make money to pay yourself.
Yeah, I know it.
So I'm paying out, so I ain't paid nothing yet. So hopefully our black media will make some money soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll make some money. It'll be some money to be made.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
No, that's I mean, what you just put up there is absolutely facts. Because we got a lot of I know we so hard on young people, but it's a lot of young people got their own business and they just learning, and it's like the LLC, and it's like, I ain't trying to tell my daughter business, but I'm trying to tell my daughter business. So we went in there and bought a card yesterday, and she have a LLC business and everything, and they say, well, because of you just have it, it's not, you don't need to put it in that company of your LLC. You just need to go ahead and do it here. And he break it down to her, and I'm looking, I'm like, yeah, you're right. So when Jules, you must be in my damn house, man. God damn, Jules. And I'm telling you, if you don't know, you don't know. But if you know and you still mess up, then that's your problem.
Yeah.
So that's a prime example of, you got to put it out there, man. There's a lot of young people that's trying to start their own business, but they don't know. But she absolutely right on that one.
Because it's all kind of tax incentives that you can take advantage of. We just don't know all of them.
Yeah.
But you have to be in order also. Jamal,
the internet is good for things like that. It has its pros and its cons.
Well, the internet is good for a whole lot of things. A lot. It is it's just the negative stuff that we put on there that and like Jamal said, with floss and trying to be big when Lil got you.
Right.
Lil got you. Why you trying to be big? Wait till you get big. You know what I'm saying? So, Jamal, you got anything?
I thought excellent information. I think that is it. Yeah.
Our last subject, then we're going to get to our last subject. It is the lightning of America. This is his health picks, people that will affect our life, from the CCDC to Health and Human Services to the FDA, the Surgeon General. But you got Dr. Oz. Dr. Oz, man, come on, man. What is Trump doing, man? He's just making a mockery of the world.
What's wrong with Dr. Oz?
Come on. What's right with him? Come on now.
I'm waiting to hear something valid.
No. He just a fake ass doctor that Oprah built him up.
Help yourself.
And they got Robin F. Kennedy. Really? I mean, put somebody there that's really and truly is a damn doctor. It's something like that, man. See, that's the problem. You know what? That's why I was waiting for this shit. Messy. Number one, Trump done mess all y'all ass up who voted for him. He ain't gonna do shit for y'all. And everybody in his cabin is white.
Lily.
Come on.
Lily White.
Come on. And you think this man care about y'all? He gonna fuck y'all raw, excuse me, y'all raw up. And y'all sitting around there. That's let me tell you something right now. Our biggest problem is us. Because we allow people to tell us what to do. We allow people to show this shit. And then y'all Negroes went out there and voted for that man. You gonna get what the hell you deserve.
But Bernard, that's good. Because see, he's showing them with this right here, he's showing them, I don't respect y'all. Y'all dumbasses voted for me. And I told you not to vote for me. You still voted for me, you dumbasses. So this is what you get.
There you go. Man.
Don't look at that guy down there, the second one on the bottom line. If Scott Turner's in there, Scott Turner's another Ben Carson. Scott Turner's another smiling Tim Scott from South Carolina. So, and then that's, y'all think about it. This job that he gave Scott Turner. Can y'all remember a white person being in it? That is a black job.
Yeah.
Black job. I know some white stuff in it. And I remember back in Clinton.
Man.
But that is a black job. That's what they give the black. So he ain't got no effect on nothing.
Nothing.
And they're gonna make him the scapegoat when they start taking the vouchers and everything away from them. Y'all gonna get exactly what you did. Even the ones who didn't go vote, you're gonna get what you deserve, because when they take that Section 8 from your ass because you was too sorry to get up and go vote, then you understand what we was talking about. Next.
Man, I don't y'all, you know what? I hate to talk about my people like that, of what I'm about to say. The words that come out is not affected with the Rabble or our black media, but y'all Negroes need a wake-up call, man. Y'all do, man. Y'all need to fact check, go to Jamal and get history, because just because you want to look good, drive good, smell good, that shit ain't gonna help your kids. January, January 21st, 2025 was when that devil get back in office.
Yes.
Y'all in trouble. That man don't care about nobody but himself. And so we're gonna let every single body there's a felon that got a felon, we're gonna let them out of jail. Anybody that damn done rape people or rape, we're gonna let them out of jail. Anybody that done did 52 bankruptcy, we're gonna give them good credit, because that's what he is. So what's good for the goof is good for the gander.
And I understand the part where you're saying we wanted to teach the Democratic Party a lesson. We had some people, me and Jamal had some people that was talking to us, to our friends, helping us set up. And they wanted to teach the Democratic Party a lesson.
That's right.
And a lot of this was this, but I kept saying all before the election, this is not the time to treat them. This is not the time to teach them a lesson.
Yeah.
Not this time. Maybe next time, but not this time. But still, people say no, they need to learn right now.
They need to learn right now.
This is total disrespect to the Hispanic and to the black community. With these picks.
Yeah.
He's showing you that he don't give a damn what you think.
All colored.
He's showing you that he's gonna do what he wants to do and pick who he wants to pick, and you was the fool for electing. That's what he's showing you right there.
Yeah.
And see, we still have those ones with that slave mentality that don't mind being on there and would have got Harriet Tubman caught.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Would have told Trump that Harriet was sneaking all the people off the plantation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those are the ones that thinking, oh master, just give me some hot cornbread and throw me a little of them pork chitlins.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And those are the ones who you're gonna get what you get coming. What say you, Cozy and Jamal?
RG, Dr. Bryant says the Georgia Democratic Party will be making major changes soon. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. Where the hell did he get that from? Okay.
Hey, look at Ivan prophesizing. Ivan said there will come a time when our black media is publicly traded on the stock market.
That's right.
Claim it, because Jamal looking for his 6 figures.
I know it. Hey, and Jew, I know it. And Jamal, me and Jamal better have a 6 figure, because the women say if you ain't got a 6 figure, you ain't getting none what they got.
You ain't getting a stinky finger.
You ain't getting shit.
6 fingers, stinky finger.
Yeah,
that's how it goes.
Yeah, they got Nakima Williams out of there, the Georgia Democratic Party. It ain't just about Nakima. It's about the messaging of the whole Democratic Party. They thought that they were supposed to come here and talk to only certain people, disregard the real people who do the work, and then win. Yeah, you won Chatham, but if you did this everywhere and you thought that was the model to follow, then you got what you deserve.
Yeah.
And we are going to get, it's going to be all of us suffering. I ain't saying that I'm going to be left excused from it.
Oh,
everybody. But
you better not mess with my damn check.
Sacrifice.
Yeah. They mess with my check.
Jamal, last thing.
All right. I've said this and I posted it on my other Facebook account. And so when I did it and I posted it on my other social media outlets, I went and said, I said this right here. But some people didn't want to listen to me, so I'm going to throw it out there, and we got to know who to direct this stuff to. Black men overall voted for Kamala Harris. But why did white women betray their sisters again? This is an opinion written in The Roots by Derek Jackson on Today. About 98% of black women voted for Hillary Clinton back in 2016. Forget abortion rights, forget democracy itself. White women collectively made it clear what the top issue has been all along: white privilege. For the third straight election, white women, the biggest share of the nation electorate by gender and race, voted for Donald Trump. For the second time out of the last 3 elections, they voted against a woman for president of the United States. By bringing Trump back to the White House, they betrayed their comfort with a race-baiting misogynist who should be in prison as a convicted felon instead of sitting in the Oval Office. It is not black folks. Black men voted. Black women voted. It is Caucasian women. That's what the number. They go further to discuss the numbers. They talk about with regards to Arizona, Georgia, Pennsylvania, these other places, that they were the ones that betrayed all of this. It is not. That's why I tell people, don't be looking at black folks. If anything, black folks, and they're discussing right now how black women said, we're going to step back right now because we've given our all. Black men have given their all. Caucasians now got to be called to task about this. And we refuse to call them to task about it. That's why I was so happy in The Root today that when I saw that, I went and posted it so other people going to see it. That's why when Jamal has been saying this, other people been trying to make it seem like this is far-fetched. We know this ain't far-fetched. This is what we know has always been the case. And as I said to people, Caucasian will be Caucasian if they're about doing the right thing. In particular, who the group who are going to be hurt, they're going to discuss. 60% of Caucasian women who were not college educated women were supporting Trump. Those are the ones right there. They are the ones that caused it. It is not on black people. We cannot carry the burden of democracy. It is on them. And so now we got to call them out. We must call them out because now, guess what's not going to happen? You got a number of black women who have been, that they discussed, been caught up into electoral politics, but they're now so discouraged about what their betrayal. We got to now rekindle our sisters to understand you got to get involved. You got, I mean, it's not get. We got to maintain that. Black men, we got to maintain that because if not, so again, but what we got to do, we got to let Caucasians know now. Listen here, we don't follow y'all. We need y'all following us right now. And don't be afraid about that. Because when you're in those boardrooms, when you're in those settings, if you say nothing about it, then they act like they're the geniuses. When I need them to now understand we are the geniuses and you got to listen to us, because when you talk about you didn't touch bases with the home group of people, then you tell them that, you make it be heard. You just don't sit there, because Caucasian women will think that they're geniuses and they're not even touching the polls. So again, that's why I'm like saying this has been said on the Rabble before. This has been said on Run Tell That. Again, Caucasian women are the reason why we are not dealing with the Trump presidency. It is not us, it's them.
Okay, I understand. Hey, you're absolutely right. I'm sorry,
It's not
Drew.
me.
But I'm gonna say this here. I ain't letting no so-called I ain't letting the ones that look like us, black, that look like us, voted for his ass. I don't give a damn. So you ain't off the hook. Your ass ain't off the hook.
That's correct.
I don't give a damn if Becky vote for him
correct.
1,000 million times.
Correct.
Your ass ain't off the hook, Cozy, or the rest of them who voted for him. So don't give me that shit. Y'all voted for him.
Correct.
Y'all voted for him, and Becky done push y'all in. So y'all ass ain't off the hook. I understand what you're saying, Jamal, and you my brother. But don't let them get off the hook that easy.
That's correct.
Because your ass voted for them too.
Absolutely correct. And nobody on here said that before that it was black men's fault just now.
Nah.
We're not saying that. We're saying that enough of them, it's a numbers game. If they voted in 86% instead of 92%, that percentage means something. That's enough votes to swing.
Mm-hmm.
So those people, we know that we're going to overwhelmingly, the Democratic Party is going to overwhelmingly vote for Kamala Harris in every aspect, from every demographic, every ethnicity. They're going to vote for Kamala Harris. All the black men and women are going to vote in large numbers.
Mm-hmm.
But when you take 5 or 6% of them and move them to the other side, and those crazy people are voting, it turns how many races took 2 weeks to call? You know why it took 2 weeks to call? Because those people that we're talking about right now voted on the other side, so they can teach the Democratic Party a lesson. No, it wasn't black men's fault.
Yeah, no.
We know these 3 black men right here voted for
Kamala. Yes,
we know it ain't
her
our fault.
Yeah,
but we know that it's some fools out there that wanted to hurt themselves and didn't give a damn. So we all suffer. So we're just casualties of war. Go ahead, Cozy.
I was just going to say, and I've said this before on both shows, that I personally did not vote for Trump. This is not a personality contest. My thing is, I just voted against her. She did not state 2, 3, 4 of her policies. She could barely answer a question. Softball questions were thrown at her. She's almost like a deer in headlights.
Yeah.
This crazy laugh. Do we want her standing toe-to-toe with other heads of states if shit really broke out?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Because at the end of the day, do we want that devil jackass to be right there? He would do more worse than her. And that's the problem, man.
I disagree with you.
No,
I disagree with you.
Throw this damn woman under the bus.
I didn't vote for Trump. I voted against Kamala.
But what I'm saying is this here. What I'm saying is this. This woman ain't had no choice but to step up because the other devil couldn't, because he was too old to carry it on. Stop hitting this woman like this here. I get tired of y'all black women always got some shit to say about that damn woman because she married to a damn white man. That's all of what this shit is about.
You can't say that's how I feel.
Yeah, and you talking about she don't know. Trump can't give you no damn agenda when nothing whatsoever. And she didn't know what she was talking about.
I don't understand what you're saying, Cozy, because what you're saying is that she couldn't answer a question. Do you know any damn women smarter than her? You know smarter than her.
Come on.
You don't know anybody smarter than her.
Y'all done lost your damn mind.
Do you know smarter than her?
Come on.
Michelle Obama.
Name them.
Michelle Obama. I just did.
Well,
Michelle
she wasn't running.
Michelle Obama.
Michelle ain't running.
Please.
Michelle wasn't running.
Kamala is not smart. She just earned degrees in a certain position. She's not smart
to get the degree. Okay,
it's a lot of y'all not smart. It's a lot of y'all not smart. But she was smart enough to be the vice president of the United States. Then
she was chosen and supported by a machine, and it didn't work.
You know what? I hope Trump's sticking to all y'all black ass. That's all I got to say. And he is.
She was a weak candidate who didn't have the
courage
to stand at
Come
Howard
on.
University, her beloved Howard University, and talk to those young people and admit defeat.
Man, I'm gonna put my glasses back on.
All this information, and then we go spread this propaganda. That woman is smart as hell.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
You don't become. Come on, really?
Come
How
on,
many dumbass
man.
lawyers you know?
Come on.
Very few.
Hey, let me tell you this here.
I'm not
Tell
buying
Donald
that shit.
Trump.
What makes you think that she's dumb?
That's what
So
I'm saying.
what would
Would
you
you
do
answer the
differently
questions?
in the
Hold on,
Biden administration?
Hold on. Could
Nothing
you
I could
answer
think
the
of.
questions that you saying that she could?
I just said it.
What?
I just said it. What would you do differently in the Biden administration? Nothing I could think of.
Come on. If that's the reason why you didn't vote for her, come on, you done lost your
No,
damn
I didn't
mind.
vote for her,
At
and
the
I
end
would
of the
never
day,
vote for her.
listen,
Here's another one. Here's another one, Bernard. If you
Listen.
let me finish.
Okay, give me another one. Give me another one. Because that
There
one,
was
you
a
the
young
first one.
interviewer, a young black interviewer asked her, are you going to do anything for blacks? And she said, well, let me be clear. Okay, let's be clear. I'm not saying I'm going to do anything just for black people. Oh,
All I'm saying that shit.
Okay, so what? He
No.
didn't
All I'm
either.
saying, man, please.
He didn't either.
Come on.
He
Come
didn't
on.
either. So who you rather take your chances with? Her or
Trump?
this guy who you knew wasn't gonna do nothing?
Trump?
Really?
Yeah.
They're not
Come
going to
on,
take her
man.
seriously.
Come
They're
on.
not going to take her
Hey,
seriously.
Let me tell you something right now, Cozy. Let me
Hillary
get this
Clinton
shit.
would have been.
Let me tell you something right now.
Please.
That fool gonna be the 47th president of the United States.
Correct.
And the first 46 ain't did shit for us black folk. So you coming with that damn what we gonna do for
What
black
did
folks?
Obama do?
Listen, at the end of the
That's
day,
what he just said.
what
He said
black
Obama
folks
didn't
gonna
do
do for
anything.
black folks? What black folks gonna do for black folks?
I don't believe in identity politics.
Come
Just
on,
because
come on,
you
come on.
look like me,
Look at that.
I'm
Look at that.
obligated to vote
That's
for
what
you.
Biden did.
Nah,
Bullshit.
come on, don't go there.
That's
I ain't
what
gonna
Biden did right there.
Come on. Y'all done lost y'all damn mind. Trump gonna trust me. When y'all done lost y'all goddamn house and y'all at Jamal Field picking cottons and greens and shit, then you gonna see what that man don't give a damn about y'all. He ain't gonna change the economy. Matter of fact,
Neither
prices
did
done went down.
neither did
Prices done
Kamala.
went down.
Why
It's a
she did?
plan.
Neither did Kamala, locking
This the
up black
best-
parents
this is-
because their
this is-
kids have
oh,
sickle
This
cell
is the
anemia.
best economy in the
All
history
y'all
of
that
this
should
To
have
hell
been
with
locked up.
Kamala. To
Some of
hell
y'all
with
should have been
Kamala.
locked up.
Listen,
You doing
This-
crime, you do the damn time.
Listen,
I don't want to hear that
listen.
shit.
She even
Listen.
fucked up Nina Simone's estate.
Listen.
Okay, well,
Listen.
Nina Simone need to
Listen.
get her shit together.
listen.
She's gone.
This is the best economy in the history of this country, and you saying this messed up.
Come
Who
on,
said it's
come
messed
on,
up?
man.
I said the economy is messed up.
Let me ask you a
Come
question.
on.
How many people you know how to work?
No,
many
first of
people
all,
you know how to work?
No. Let's go back to what you said because I'm not going to let you put words in my mouth. You said that I said the economy is messed up.
That what you just said? You just said that.
Roll back the tape.
just
Roll
said
back
that.
the tape. Roll back the tape.
Yeah, roll back the tape.
I
You
never
just
even used
said
the
that.
word economy
Okay.
in this whole 2 hours. I never even
Listen.
used the
Yeah.
word economy.
Listen.
Yeah.
How
You
many
put
people
words
do you said
in
that
my mouth.
She didn't fix the economy. That's what you said.
Who?
That's what you just said. Go back and look at it after the show is over. Listen, go to the end of the
She
show. 'Cause
ain't
we almost
fixed
finished.
shit.
But listen. How many people? You
None
know
of
how to
them.
work?
Many people do I know how to work?
Yeah. Out of
Very
work.
few because they're Ubering, they're at Burger King, they're at Amazon.
I don't
Yeah.
give a damn. I asked
That's
you a
not out of
question.
work.
How many people
That's
out
not
of work?
They're working.
No, I did. I just answered that. The
Okay,
ones
how many
that
people
are
don't
working,
How many people do you know don't have a job?
very few.
Why?
Because there are plenty available now. But are there plenty
Exactly.
available that are
And
moving
Donald
the
Trump
world?
ain't in office.
Are there plenty
But you
available that
know
are
that
moving
since-
the needle?
but hold on, so you can learn something. Can't learn nothing talking. Do you know that since Donald Trump won the election, all these companies have gotten emboldened and have started laying off thousands of people already? Did
No.
you know that? Well, y'all need to stop watching it.
I told you from day one, I am the least political person on this panel.
No, but you're the most controversial person when you're talking about Kamala Harris and you're talking about Donald Trump.
That's what the rabble is all about.
Yeah,
I didn't come into this. I didn't come into this space to follow what you all do.
No, you're right.
I came into this space to speak my truth, and I own it.
You absolutely right. We ain't hitting on you. That's what the rabble is about. And you gonna have your opinion. We're gonna have our opinion, and we all gonna have different opinion. Because if all of us had the same opinion, nobody be watching. But I'm just saying this here. January the 21st, 2025, y'all better go get that black job, because at the end of the day, y'all ass in trouble.
we all in the same boat.
Thank God my daughter and them got a car yesterday. Because you damn sure won't be able to get it tomorrow.
Let me explain something to you. You didn't vote for Kamala. You voted against Kamala.
That is correct.
Let me explain something to you.
It could have been Dump running.
Anybody other than Kamala, you voted for Trump. Okay.
I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. I'd rather have a New York open racist fight for me, other big heads of states. If Russia want to fuck with us, I'd rather him go in there and deal with it, not her.
Come on. He with Russia. Come on now. You talking about you ready for him? Man, that Trump ain't gonna do shit. They can come here and take this whole country that they already done took anyway. Let me tell you this here, and I ain't gonna say nothing else.
Trump will put up more of a fight.
Let me tell you this here. The Indian found the country, the black folk built the country, and the white man stole the country, and that's history the way it is.
And Trump guess who said that? Guess who said you black people built this?
I just said it.
Yes, because Trump already said it. You black people built this.
Man, y'all, boy.
You can quote
Trust
Trump,
me.
but you so
y'all done lost your damn mind. Y'all so far Trump ass that it's a shit. And he don't care nothing about y'all.
I did my job, and many other black people and whomever else was to punish the Democratic Party.
Why are you gonna punish? You're not punishing Democrats.
Punish the Democratic Party.
You're not punishing
us
Democrats.
Being loyal to them for over 7 decades.
You're not punishing the Democrat. You're not punishing the Democrat. You punishing.
Oh yeah, we did.
No, you punishing your kids, your grandkids. That's who you punishing.
You punishing.
That's who the hell you punishing.
Blood pressure.
Man, I got the pills right here to calm me down. Y'all
let them suffer. Let your grandkids suffer.
Bernard,
just don't let us see you with no GoFundMes. Don't let us see you with no GoFundMes.
Man,
all
please.
the ones who did that, don't you go start no damn GoFundMes. We don't want to hear that shit.
That don't start no GoFundMe. Man, please.
Anyway,
I want to hear that shit.
That's our show for the night.
Oh no, I haven't let y'all go through all that right there because I gotta get my point. I'm gonna let my point come on out. So I'm going again. In Georgia, white women support for Trump increased from 67% to 69%, approaching the 74% Trump support by white men. And other subplots did not pan out. Despite the talk that black men might desert a black woman candidate, 20% of black men voted for Trump, little different than the 19% in 2020. So it's only a 1% increase with regard to that. So we buy into the narrative of other people. That's why I said we buy into this narrative of other people. Guess what? But we don't go and address the real people because, again, I'm going to say, and people may not like it because you're scared to address them because that's what happened. When you deal with your oppressor, people be afraid to throw out the oppressor. You to put the information out there. So I'm saying you don't waste your time with your own people because that's the plan of the enemy for you to look at. It's easy to attack you, but you want to attack the oppressor. So that's all I'm gonna say. Ain't nothing changing. As I said, the deal is Caucasian women. That's y'all opinion, but I'm talking to my people out there who listening to me. My people, again, I'm talking to. You need to stop. You need to stop. I'm talking to my people. I'm talking to my people out there. So, to my people out there who are listening to me, do not buy to the wrong narratives. Understand the narrative. When you all go to your meetings, you go and address the stuff in your meetings. When you go to your function, address it in your function. When you go to your city councils, address it in your city councils. Your parties, you address it in your parties. That's what you go and do. You don't buy into the false narratives. I need you to be the ones with the insight. You go forward, then you will make the change. You will be the solution to this right here, because the false narratives ain't no solution. But if you go and address it, guess what? They'll listen, because they're going to say just like this: if you make me uncomfortable, I can make a change. But if I just stay in the same lukewarm spot, I ain't going to change nothing. That's what Caucasian women did. You read that article, they're going to tell you that's what they did. They stuck with the system of racism.
Okay.
They're always going to do that. They're going to stay on public regardless.
You just gave us their narrative. You know, you telling us that we can't take the narrative of somebody else and give it to the people. You just gave us something that you read, their narrative, and gave it to us.
No, it was not. It was not their narrative. But again, and see that one saying that proximity bias. I already told you all that. I told you. I just gave you further. I gave to my people listening to me. I gave y'all further information because I said share with y'all. I discussed this the day after the election. I said that's what the deal was. So I'm just saying I'm giving further evidence to see other people said it. But guess what? Proximity bias. When people are around you, they don't respect what you say. They don't want to respect what you say. But I understand that. So I ain't gotta say no more. So which means also because you don't want to hit, because they don't want to listen to what I go and say. Guess what? That's why I don't need to be on the Rabble. That's why I keep saying I don't need to be on the Rabble. The Rabble is not the type of show I need to be on because I waste my time. As Muslims, I'm gonna say as Muslims, we are told not to cast our pearls before the swine.
You always try to take us for those Negroes that ain't taking for you. We already know the white folks.
You him, Julius.
White folk for everything y'all promise.
We know
no
what
white
was
folks ain't thinking
around
about
us.
y'all black ass. Whatever. They ain't even thinking about y'all black ass, man.
Hold on, Brian.
We can't hear Julius.
We
We can't hear Julius. We can't hear Julius.
I'm gonna have to mute everybody. Hold on. Listen, we understand that we're not going to agree.
Correct.
I'm telling you, it's a numbers game. The big problem with that why Kamala Harris lost is people didn't go out to vote. That's the real reason.
I could smoke a bag of that.
That's the real reason that she didn't win. People did not go out to vote. It was less people voted in this election than in the last election. So it's 15 million more people, less people voted, or more that didn't vote this time. So what I'm saying is, just because somebody disagree with you, Jamal, don't mean that you shouldn't be on the platform so you can straighten them out. What you keep talking about, that's worse than what you see Cozy ran anyway yet? Cozy
I'm just saying it wastes my time. I get tired of this. But you make me do this. That's why I don't want to be doing this.
Hold on. Just because you say that don't mean that it's the irrefutable truth. Just because
those are white people's numbers.
Don't mean that it's the truth. It don't mean that we have to accept it.
That's it, man. Stop blaming the white.
And that's why I say I don't need to be on this platform, because this is not the type of platform for me. But you make me do this. You make me do this.
You
need to be on here. Trust me.
Go tell it in the park and see how many people hear you there. How many people hear you there?
I have my own forum for me to do this. That's why I have my own conversation. That's why I say I don't need to be here. That's why I keep saying.
We good. At the end of the day, let me tell y'all something. Stop blaming no goddamn white folk for y'all downfall, the Chinese, the Indian. Y'all the one go to the goddamn and get your nails.
Not me. Dollar
Tree.
On, man. I'm doing myself.
Blaming.
Dollar Tree.
Take accountability for our action. Great show. I love you, Jamal. I love you, Cozy. I love you, Julius. Now I got to go get me some ass from Cheetah. Great show.
I've been saying for 3 years I want to be free. I want to just do run tell that and be free. That's why I say for 3 years now.
Renew his contract.
I haven't told you.
Hey.
So let me ask you, Jamal. Does this mean are you contractually obligated to stay on the Rabble?
Yes.
He ain't going the damn way. Where he going? First of all, he ain't got no girlfriend. He ain't got no food in this house because
That's
he in
not
the damn
fair.
field.
That's not fair, Bernard.
No, he ain't got nothing, cause you don't know him. You just got him.
You're right.
Jamal ain't got no life. He dedicated to our Black Media Network, and that's his damn job.
You gonna have Posey stalking that man after a while. Anyway.
Jamal, you are safe with me.
No, you're not. No,
I love you and I respect your knowledge, and I look forward to anything that you have to say, but I promise you, you're safe with me. I got a 42-year-old shorty.
Nah, Jamal, don't listen to that bullshit. No, you're not. You ain't safe with her. You safe with me and Jules before you be safe with her.
We tried to get 20 minutes, 30 minutes off of it, but y'all went all the way for the next 30 minutes, and it's just part of what it is. People, this is the rabble.
It's passion. It's passion.
What we're supposed to do. We're supposed to express ourselves to the ability for which our knowledge lets us.
Correct.
And if somebody can straighten that and give a differing opinion, then it is up to the viewers to decide who they believe. Correct. You know, and you say it with passion and do it with passion, then that's all we can say is you did it out of love. What you say, Jamal?
That's what I said. I was talking to the viewers. I was talking to the viewers. And then again, I'm like looking at 2,000 more people than what was on Rontel. That again, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. I'm looking at the number. I look at the numbers because I know what's going to happen later on down the line. They're going to get more advertising dollars for the Rabble than Rontel that.
No, they're gonna tell you to go to that white girlfriend and stop, goddamn it, saying that they're the problem. Let me tell you something. They ain't the problem. They just not. Oh, I had a moment. Let me stop.
Good night, y'all.
All right.
Like that.